Good morning, guys. Today's date is September the 1st, 2020. And guys, what I want to do with this video is to go over my July schedule. Now, remember, what I do in a previous month determines how I am paid for the next month. So everything I worked in July will reflect in my paychecks in August, okay? So one of the most important things I believe as being a flight attendant is the pay. And I think the most difficult challenge is to make money while you are on reserve. So this is why I'm doing this video, to kind of show you guys the before and after, okay? So guys, this is my July schedule. Now what I want to show you is when I get my schedule, I am very proactive about picking up on my days off. You guys know I be preaching this to you, okay? This is something that I do all the time, and I'm going to show you. So you see the 1st and the 2nd, guys, I was had days off, could not pick up anything. The 6th, I did pick up a turn. The 12th, I picked up a turn. So again, these are all on my days off, okay? The 19th and the 20th, because I had 4 days off between the 18th and the 21st. So I picked up 2 turns, and then I picked up on the 27th. Okay, so with my airline, guys, and I'll give you an example. You see how the 22nd through the 26th, I started a 5-day reserve block. I am able to pick up on the 27th. That would be day 6. Technically, even though if I don't work on those days, that's 6 days in a row that I've been working. So with my airline, I have to take a full day off, and that is why the 28th I am off. I cannot pick up on the 28th and then work those 2 days on reserve. So you're going to see that on my schedule. You got to kind of try to figure this out. It's kind of tricky. You got to, make sure you are legal. You got enough rest between trips, or else you will be denied. But before I aggressively bidded on any of those reserve days, guys, I already had 25 credit hours, okay, with 7 days off, okay? And remember, REA is 12:01 a.m. to 1300. So that is my reserve shift. Okay, so you saw how I picked up on my days off. Now we're going to look at the actual schedule that I worked. Now I want to do a side-by-side to kind of show you guys something of my grind. Okay, so we're going to look at both schedules. So again, the left is my actual schedule of me picking up on my days off. And then this one here, guys, is my July schedule, but what I actually worked. So remember, the 1st and the 2nd, on both ends, I was off. Now we look at my schedule. The 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, I started a 3-day reserve block. Now this is how I worked that 3-day reserve block. Okay, guys, so the 3rd, I picked up a turn. The 4th and the 5th, so I picked up a 2-day to Phoenix, okay? So the 4th, I was in Phoenix, had a layover, and then the 5th, I returned back to Denver. So remember the 6th, that was a trip I picked up on my day off. And then there it is. So the 7th, I am off. Now you can look here, the 8th, 9th, 10th, and the 11th, guys, I started a 4-day reserve block. And this is how I worked that block. So RSA is Ready Reserve A couch, okay? That's 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. But you can be extended by 2 hours. Now the 9th and the 10th, guys, I picked up a 2-day to Vegas. So the 9th I was in Vegas. The 10th returned back to Denver. And then the 11th is the last day of that 4-day reserve block. Okay? I picked up a turn. Now remember, the 12th was a trip that I picked up on my day off. Okay? The 13th, guys, as you can see, I am off. And then the 14th, 15th, 16th, and the 17th, I started a 4-day reserve block. Okay, so this is how I did that. The 14th, I was not used. Now, the 15th, 16th, and the 17th, guys, I did a fake 3-day to Tampa. So I checked in on the 15th. The 16th, I was in Tampa. And then the 17th, I returned back to Denver. Okay, the 18th, I was off. Okay, now, I want to explain something. So the 19th and the 20th, this is before I did any changes. I picked up 2 turns. So what I did, guys, is I traded in those 2 turns for a 2-day to Atlanta. It just made sense as far as credit hours and time away from base. I was making money. So that is what I did. That's why there's a change in my schedule. So a 2-day to Atlanta. The 21st, I was off. Now, guys, the 22nd through the 26th, I started a 5-day reserve block. Okay, so the 22nd, I was not used. The 23rd, I was assigned a couch. Again, 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. You can be extended by 2 hours. And you see, guys, the 24th and the 25th, guys, I picked up a 2-day to Chicago. Okay, so I really did work, try to work that 5-day reserve block. So I started in Chicago on the 24th, returned back to Denver on the 25th. And guys, the last day of that reserve block, the 26th, I picked up a turn. Now remember the 27th, guys, I already picked that up. It was a trip on my day off. Okay, the 28th, I took off because I had to. That would have been day 7. The 29th, guys, looks like I was assigned RSB. So I haven't been assigned this in a while, but this is B couch. This is from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And again, you can be extended up to 2 hours. And then the 30th, I picked up a turn. So that is how I worked my schedule. And you guys can kind of see the difference. Now let's look at the actual credit. So guys, the credit 98.46. So this is the very, very best schedule. I have never worked this many hours, almost 100. Block 82.18. You see the year to date. And I don't know how they got 8 days off, but they got 8 days off when this one showed 7. But yes, that is my July schedules, guys. Okay, guys, so we saw my July schedules. So let's see how that schedule reflected in my pay for August. So we're going to take a look at that first check here on the 5th. Let's see here. Okay, so there's that check on the 5th. You see the net pay, the pay period. I was paid on the 5th. And those are the hours, guys, 37.5 hours. Okay, so F9 card and cent 0. Guys, that's on the second check. F9 FA tip, second check. Time and a half, second check. HSA ER is my insurance. Okay, so 37.50. LTD, long-term disability, 342. Non-taxable per diem. So guys, all those trips where I had a layover, that is how I made this money. 341.34. Over 75 is the and over 82 is second check. Parking pass is the second check. Perfect attendance, guys, is basically every 6 months. So remember, December 19th, I got a UTC. I did get perfect attendance on June the 19th. So when you get perfect attendance, you do get some kind of money, because remember, year to date, I got $48.06. So my next perfect attendance would be December 19th of 2020. All right, regular guarantee time, guys. This is basically what I make, which is $24.03 times 37.5 hours. Regular pay, guys, is 0. Retro pay, 0. Taxable per diem. So, guys, all those turns that I picked up on my days off. All right, y'all can see taxable per diem. Vacation payout, 0. Okay, deductions. Company paid ADD 0. Company paid life 0. Company paid long-term disability 0. HSA contribution, I contribute 0. All right, HSA ER, they took away the 3750. Long-term disability, they took away the 342. Remember, dental is free. Union dues, okay, $25. Okay, and I don't owe anything on a uniform, so that's why it says 0. Value HDHP is my insurance, so y'all can see how much I pay. And again, dental is free and vision is free. Well, the basic plan, I should say. Okay, now taxes, guys. There is my taxes. Okay, and this is my first check in August, guys. Alright, guys, we saw that first check. Now let's look at the second check. This one was a very beautiful check, guys. I'm talking about fine. Y'all see the net pay? There's the pay period. I was paid on the 20th. Now those are the hours, guys, 64.54. So let me take a look. All right, F9 card and cent. I didn't get no tips. I'm sorry, I didn't do no credit cards. The tips, that is how much money I made in tips, guys. That's sad. $2.84, which is understandable because we're not really doing service, guys. We're only selling bottles of water for $2.99, and it's like the 16.9 Dasani bottle of water. F9 time and a half, 0. Now FA double time, 1:59:07. Okay, so yes, assisted was working. HSA ER 3750, long-term disability 342, non-taxable per diems on the first check, guys. All right, over 75, and you guys can see how much money I made, 187.46. And then look at my year to date, over 82. So remember, guys, 98 credit hours. So this was a really good check. $554.35. Parking pass, $36. Perfect attendance, guys, again, every 6 months. Regular guarantee time, 87.57. That I don't understand. Now, regular pay, I do know what that is, guys. That is basically I got a raise. So now I make $26.78 times 37.5 hours. Retro pay, 0. Taxable per diem is the first check. Vacation payout, I don't have any. And then the deductions. So remember, company paid, 0. Company paid life, 0. Company paid long-term disability, 0. HSA contribution, 0. HSA ER, they took away that 37.5. Long-term disability, they took away the $3.42. Again, dental is free. No uniform dues that I owe, boo. I am all debt-free. Union dues, $50 a month. So this is the second installment of $25. Value HDHP is my insurance again, and then vision is free. And then there are those deductions. Wow. So guys, this is my best check, the most hours I have ever flown in my life. So yes, y'all, you can make money. You just got to be persistent and pick up, because you guys just saw there's my hard work, $1,571.60.